If you want to, or if you can, make sure to go and support me on my Ko-Fi page, TikTok, and on my itch.io page. Links are all in the description below. So we all know what happened when Germany signed an armistice with the Entente after World War I. But do we actually know what happened? Well, sure, yeah. In Western Europe, after the armistice was signed, German forces pulled out of their occupied territories and stopped fighting. In the Balkans, Bulgarian, Austro-Hungarian, and German forces kept on fighting against the Entente forces, especially in Serbia and in Greek Macedonia, until they got pushed out of Serbia and Austria-Hungary officially surrendered. But what about in Eastern? Well, the situation in Eastern Europe was a lot more different. Long after the armistice had been signed, German forces still kept on fighting in Eastern Europe. And a big reason for that was because of the fact that they had signed a separate peace deal with the Soviet Union. And so once the Russian Civil War began, and once the Germans started to show cracks in their army, many people in those occupied territories started to rebel or to cause civil wars or split ups or literally anything similar. And the German army, instead of leaving, actually kept on fighting against or with some of those groups to secure their claims and their control over those territories. And so while Germany and the Entente were negotiating over Western Europe and the Balkans, in Eastern Europe, chaos engulfed the entire region, especially the German occupied areas, as German forces kept on fighting in countries like the Baltics, Ukraine, and especially Finland, where the German forces formed their own groups like the Freikorps and other similar smaller groups to fight in countries like the Baltics, Ukraine, and Finland. And that's about it. Hopefully this video helped you guys realize a bit more how much more different and how much more complex the situation was. Even this was an oversimplification of what happened during this time. And there are admittedly much better videos that go into much more detail. But I mean, for the time I had, I think I did a pretty good job, and I hope that you guys learned something new and understand what I was talking about in today's video.